It is time for some FACEIT League. Happy days. Time for some NA Expert. We're going into week 7, which for Expert is the second to last week for regular season. Master Division, this is the final week of regular season, and we'll start playoffs next week. In the Expert Division, these last 2 weeks are going to be insane. I mean, we've got some top matches coming up, and we got some unexpected players sitting at the top of the standings here after 6 weeks of play. Kafe, Jurassic, Carter Garden. I didn't have a single one of these teams in our top 5. And man, have they really shown up and surprised. I've just showed up and performed. It hasn't been like they kind of lucked out in the draw, the strength of schedule. I mean, 9-3 for Jurassic, 10-2 for Kafe. I would not have had this on my bingo card coming into the season whatsoever. An outstanding performance for both. It's good enough for 2nd and 3rd place respectively right now. Where, I mean, Archelon's undefeated. Archelon's beat everybody, including both of these 2 teams. From there, it's Kafe and Jurassic. Boom, number 2 and number 3 right there. You got Carter Garden and Gaff rounding out that top 5 right now. If we take a look at, we'll start with Kafe. Because, I mean, this 10-2 season out of Kafe, this is a squad who was in advance for 2024, moved up into expert for 2025. And then, you know, Season 4, you know, was a bit of a struggle year, a bit of some growing pains. Season 5, they able to just barely squeak into playoffs and put up their first playoff win in expert. There at the end of Season 5. Now in Season 6 have just looked outstanding. 10-2, and I mean your losses are to the undefeated Archelon and to a red hot normal. Pretty much been flawless since. Yeah, Carter Garden is the only team to even take maps off of this Kafe squad. So I mean, it's like they 3-0'd Gaff, they 3-0'd Noctis, who were number 1 and number 2 in our power rankings through most of this season. Project Film taking a 5 on Saturday. Okay. Remember the 3 over Donkeys? Remember seeing that? There you go. Project Villain, the first team other than Archelon. That's the asterisk, but the first team other than Archelon to take a map off of the squad since Carter Guard back on August 18th. And they've been through some mighty difficult opponents all the way down. None of these teams are slouches. What an outstanding season here out of Kafe. Now, keep in mind that loss to normal as we take a look over at Jurassic's history and their Season 6. Similar story in that they were in advanced in 2024, moved into expert for 2025. Have had a little bit of a better success here in expert, putting up, winning seasons for both Seasons 4 and Seasons 5. Both had double-digit wins. A 11-5 win record in Season 4, 10-6 record in Season 5. 9-3 here, looking to equal, if not beat that here in Season 6. A consistently strong roster, this Jurassic squad. But they've never been able to, really shine when it comes to the postseason. Can you do better than that 5th, 6th finish? You know, you're able to move up from 4 to 5, keep moving up from Season 5 here into Season 6, and potentially move into Master Division and get yourself a spot in Master Division going into 2026. Because, I mean, there will still, despite not having a Stage 4 of OWCS, despite not having promotion relegation into OWCS, there will still be promotion relegation for Expert into Master Division. So both of those things are in the cards for both of these 2 teams. I mean, and what an outstanding opportunity. What a huge story it would be. Kafe got first pick. And going to Oasis, everything is Oasis. We'll get a side swap here. Let me go ahead and get that fixed for you. We're going to Diva ban out of Jurassic here to start. Now, one thing I want to go look at here is when you're looking at Jurassic Season 6 and this 9-3 record they've been able to put up. Hey, like I said, so far on track to be able to beat their previous seasons, be able to, improve on that. But so also lost to Archelon. Okay, everybody's losing to Archelon. You take losses to Carter Garden and Ilios. We did see Kafe was able to beat Carter Garden, though that was a 3-2. That one went 5. This loss to Carter Garden, we do have an invite sitting back there, was a 3-0 for Carter Garden. So keep that one in mind. But remember, Kafe did lose to normal there in that week 1. Jurassic beat normal in a 3-2, mind you. And normal beat Kafe Kafe beat Carter Garden in a 3-2, and Carter Garden beat Jurassic. So, and this was a 3-1 from normal as well. So, pretty similar stories between those two as far as that goes. Otherwise, you're looking at similar wins. You're talking about wins over Donkeys, wins over Project Villain, wins over those who gaff most recently. Big dub there this past Friday for Extinction Jurassic. I do owe you a ban before we get into this first map. It was Kafe banning out the Cassidy. I love this map. Map is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the beehive kind of hectagon building back there. I think that's so rad. Also really cool like texturing on the windows, like the triangular windows and the way like the sun glints off of the windows and stuff. Very, very well done from the art team. All right, what are we looking at here? Well then, Jurassic. Okay. Jurassic showing us a little Roadhog out of the gate. We'll see if this sticks. Risky. On the Hazard, this is a hero that we've seen Kafe utilize before, that we've seen Risky have great success with before, but lives up to the namesake. I remember thinking, absolutely lives up to that namesake. So, will often show us some high-risk engages to see if they can, you know, open things up. A lot of times will deliver. Risky by themselves on the high ground here. So I don't have outlines on, sorry. There we go. I kind of like it without, I've talked about it before, I kind of like it without outlines. There's something about it that looks, I don't know, more, like it draws you in more. There's something more engaging or something with the outlines off. Rise with a great start to that fight. Comes up with 3. And first cap here out of Jurassic, a swift opener. Elaine the only hit scan on the battlefield right now. Rise trying to protect mid there. First is going to circle around, put pressure towards that off-angle side. You have Rice and Bron James there to match. Bron James, a staple here on Jurassic. I feel like he's been on this team for some time. Risky with it. There's one of those high-risk moves. Going to jump the gap, go and leap onto the pillar. You can chase from Discipline. But Risky goes in, finds a lane. Gets the trade, climbs up on their own wall just to create a little bit of confusion, and it works. Discipline is now under a lot of pressure. Look how much space Risky's created. The point will flip. First is going to help hunt down some kills. Lobby dashes through a pair. And that's when the hyper-aggressive style of Risky's Hazard just paying dividends. Oh, there's another push in. I think Smacky's is fortunate to not land up in the road from that one. Still won't make it back into spawn anyway you slice it. We did get into Villo. Kitsune Rush was invested through that, so it was not scot-free there for Risky and Kafe. You know, it did cost him more than just Violent Leap. 5 ultimates for Jurassic as they come back in. Downpour tossed in from both of our hazards. Pulse Bomb lands on a Risky, but Lobby's been able to dash through a couple. Sound barrier fading. Bron James never got a chance to invest. For you dancing around the traffic. And this is a 4v3. Suzu out. Oh, Rice will help Smacks get that kill. Smacks makes it to the high ground for a bit of safety. With Lobby down, there's nobody to really chase. Okay, a little bit of damage when Smacks dropped down low, but this should be a Jurassic flip. Let's see. You do have Risky who's moved back onto the point. There's the kill on the for you. OC from Elaine, Blade from Kafe. Lobby will dash through both DPS with that Blade. Ensure this flip. 90% on the board. Bron James gonna have to use that beat way outside the point. We do get a touch. This one moving over to that Wrecking Ball. Needs some backup, needs it sooner rather than later. Broad James gonna get cut down. Intercepted before they get there to help the wrecking ball out. Jurassic struggling for purchase here, but Discipline's able to find the second pick here in this frantic scramble. 99-47 fight. Rice jumping in back into the fight after grabbing a Mega. Has everything to work with. Discipline is down. Oh, first grabs back-to-back kills, but Smacks is here. Oh no, Smacks got traded. Smacks taking first out of this fight, actually enormous. First is now not here to put pressure on Rice, and Smacks really helped keeping this thing alive. Discipline should make it back in this fight. We're actually gonna get a flip here. So with a lot of characters that can stall, just getting control of the point is enormous for Jurassic. They should be able to at least get this to 99, even if they do lose the fight in the end. With Rice getting killed, not even sure that's gonna happen. Pile drive in. Rice has pulse bomb. Lane gets popped, trying to get, I think he's trying to teleport in. It's a good pulse, but Suzu will deny any kills. Unclear whether I don't think Smacks got caught, honestly, I'm sure. Lobby's able to dash through both supports any way you slice it, whether the downpour connected or not. They end up in a bad spot between a rock and a sharp place. Kafe will take round one. Hey, it's 99-0 though. I think we're in for a banger here. Discipline moving back over to, or moving to a hazard into this round two. Lane sticking with the hit scan, and he remains the only one in the battlefield. You can trade supports, but you'd rather have your Curie in this fight. The Villa down, Risky's gonna try to make a move, but Discipline shows up. Some great peel. Lane stays on their feet. We're gonna cap out of Jurassic here to start off round two on Gardens. Lobby trying to get set up in a position here. Risky moves in, takes Mega health pack control. Lobby trying to flank in as well. I'm surprised at how much Jurassic was toying with that. Thought, I think, about going into the back line. Remember, only has one flanker. Is playing with the hit scan. You'd expect a lane perhaps sit on this back high ground, but no, is playing down low. First, gonna try to take advantage. Quick double blink into the back. See if they can kind of get underneath the ranks of a lane and Smacks. It's going to be Poryu who actually finds the former. Poryu's been lights out. I swear, that's like the 6th or 7th final blow we've seen in this map already. Poryu has been so good. As I say that, they're going to run into a spiked wall and a even spikier Discipline. He's able to push on to the point. The Discipline feels like they're kind of baiting in with that downpour. It's going to go ahead and leap towards Risky. Risky found a vulnerable target. Not sure who it was. Risky does not make the jump up. Consider Rush has been invested here from Jurassic as well as this downpour. Poryu cut off the ceiling at 90% to B. That's just going to do it for this fight. I might just do it for this round. A dominant performance here on Gardens, downright flawless out of Jurassic. Try to send us over to University, where things might get real interesting. Let's see if we get a touch here. We got a lot of fast characters on the battlefield. First is blinking through the hallways. Looks the most likely, will make it. Does have to use everything they've got, recall included. Lobby 99 to Blade on the point. Broad James and the Sound Barrier already invested, and now the Blade is online and ready to go. We're going to dash in. Whoop, no targets. Continue to rush up. Settles for a couple of slices on to Discipline. Then just throw the block up. I mean, okay, you eventually are able to cut through. Sound Barrier's now in a 3v5. Elaine at 1 health. Does get cut down. 3v3. Lobby's able to clean up on LeBron James. This is starting to flip. Oh, almost a C9. Lobby dashes back in to claim this point. Or at least keep the OT going. Oop, let's go check back in. Looks like a 4v3 on the point with both tanks have returned. No ults for really anybody to work with. Rice, oh, just get destroy the bottom of your screen. Landing Company are kind of forced out towards mid, but a beautiful shot on Emporio. I would expect just for the Jurassic to re-engage here with a quickness. You're taking the speed out of, well, you're taking the speed out of the comp, but that's really more for helping point control than anything with this comp. Well, one Lobby, I mean, doesn't have that help. Doesn't have Porty there to help back you up. Whoa! First with a beautiful pulse. Try to swing this around, but despite the good kill out of Broad James, it's not going to be enough, and we will, in fact.
Score 1-1. Ready for battle.
Hey, what's up, Maddie? I appreciate you being here. It's your hand dog, Seafull. Good to see y'all as well. Thank y'all so much for being here. Big leap towards the back. Oh, the wall almost knocked Risky off. I mean, not that they didn't have a wall climb, but then you're pretty much just so toast. Elaine, though, ends up once again falling to poor you. I mean, that just tallies up another final blow here on Oasis. And an important one is this will give first cap over to Kafe. Very quick re-engage. Jurassic moving its left side. Oh, but Lobby just kind of follows you in. Just stalking. As soon as Jurassic tried to push left, Lobby dashes through the final, the back two in the regs. The lane was caught in that. We'll pull out the Tracer. So no more Soj. First time they feel like they've had to swap into the double flex DPS, into the double flankers. Messy fight here in the study by Blue Spawn. But respawns come through and they're looking for another re-engage. 50% on the board already. We're looking at support ults coming up soon. Risky near a downpour as well. Rice has gotten a little bit of space. Oh, but finds themselves mismatched in a 1v2. Bron James not able to get up and help along that stair side. of one. Oh, that was a very close. Novella, yeah, Discipline actually finds that kill. That's the opening here. Despite losing one early, this response is a bit better. A great Jagged Wall protect against the downpour and continuing rationale thrown in. It's giving the sound barrier and the blade, though, and Kafe might be able to clean up on that. Lobby's got a pair. We're looking at 80% and counting on the board. An explosive fight. I felt like the entire map might have just been encompassed in that highly explosive fight. Poryu stolen out of the corner, snatched or brought down by the rooting of the downpour. We do get a flip in from Jurassic. The later ultimates as well. Oh, Bron Jennings is going back hunting for it. Kafe spent a lot in that previous fight, and I loved just how patient Jurassic was with their ultimates, holding on them there towards the very end, and able to survive through using minimal of their own, even through the beat blade that I thought might have for sure been the nail in the coffin. And kind of what made me think that, hey, that little fight might have just been a little flash photography of what we can expect throughout this series. With Kafe are that close, we're seeing it here. We'll see if this is a coincidence or a pattern. Kafe move up to the high ground. Blade in from Rice. Once again, an economic fight. Oh, Lobby just swings it with 3? No way. This just supports life. How does Lobby get through everybody? No shot. First is Bax. Max is going to go down. Lobby might have just saved this map. Elaine will not get the pulse on. He got a little bit of damage on the risky, but not enough to find a kill. And what an insane clapback from Lobby as Lobby just swings that 2v5. Now has a blade here to put the exclamation point, the exclamation slice on the map. And they shall. Kafe will grab University and Oasis in explosive fashion. What a map. What an opener. You're between two top contenders in NA Expert. And this already has not disappointed. Getting a fresh cup of tea. I need a fresh cup of tea after that map. You kidding? Woo! What am I looking at? We're looking at a circuit pick. Okay. Okay. With Jurassic, we'll move into the red outlines. Attack first there for circuit. That play at the end there from Lobby, that was nuts. First and Lobby looking so dangerous. It's a May ban from Jurassic. I'm anxious to go look at these stats. Those DPS from Kafe, I mean, just felt like they were putting in work. Also, Poryu. Poryu was doing a lot, I think, to help control angles, put a lot of final blows. And you look at Poryu, you look at 29 elims there for the Lucio. 7k damage dealt. Those 29 elims. Woo. 15k damage there out of discipline. Then I mean, I love Jurassic's macro. Kafe do just kind of have this unbridled aggression thing going on. But you know what? Jurassic taking us to a map where they can slow things down, where I think the macro will work for them. This feels like a smart pick. You know, you don't want Jurassic to be able to play this very fast, you know, very aggressive style. So, what a map! I hope energy is up the whole match. I know, me too, Sir Head Dog. I mean, I think we're in for a banger. But I mean, again, I do like the pick from Extinction here, and I think this one will slow it down. Can it open doors? Yeah, I mean, Bo opened the office to bang his way in here, just headbutted his way into my office. But no, back to the point of the map. I do think that moving the circuit will slow this down, which I think is smart. Risky and company will start on the defense. We're going to see our hyper-aggressive Lucio in poor use move over to an Ayari. Risky pulling out a Sigma here. All right, we're going to get mirror compositions with the Ayari bat out of both sides. Hanzo Soj backing up the Sigma. Pushing through Circuit Warrior. It feels so crazy that Circuit is now back into a poke meta. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Like, it gives it a little bit of some identity back. Where, you know, Brawl Ramatra, you know, taking a big enough hit to where poke damage feels like it's viable again. And you got some great and amazing fun heroes like Ayari. Let's see what you got for you. You're outstanding on Oasis. Instrumental there. Confirming some important kills. Ooh, it's going to be Lobby actually confirming this first kill. Ooh, nice headshot on a Lobby from Rice. I love Rice's aesthetic. We've seen this Hanzo before, and this Hanzo is nasty. Oh, Gambas. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. All right, it was zeros down on the board there for Kafe. So I won't send your points into the ether. I didn't look at the left-hand side. I'm not just looking at percentages anymore. I have to look at the left-hand side. All right. Oh, we're gonna get a sea shanty? Oh, I mean, it's for the sea shanty is reserved for Captain Kips. All right, Sir Hand Dog, we got it reserved for Captain Kips. The rock? Oh, blocked by the banner. Foiled by a banner. This is going to be Dragons and Captive Sun. A lot of heat over the top. Rice is actually able to pick up one. That is a sunspot for you. Taken to the sky. Yeah, no, it gets detonated. Don't know if they got their sunspot out. Unclear. Does look like Risky's able to pick up one. The rest is coming up all Jurassic. They'll put a point on the board. What's up, Bodioty? Yeah, no, Bodioty cannot open doors if he has to pull. Only if he can headbutt them open. And, I mean, you know, I'm all about a good sea shanty. I'm all about a good sea shanty. Sir Head Dog. We'll save that. Oh, what an air matrix. Yeah. It was right in the face of this Kafe defense. And that's where that aggression can kind of come back to bite you. Really nice judo move out of Jurassic, using the opponent's weight against them on that one. Discipline will find Risky with that flux. You betcha. Beautiful attack put together here from Jurassic as they're going to just saunter right on in to the hotel. Zate, not quite sure. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you though. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Damn, I want to sing a sea shanty so bad. I want to sing a sea shanty. All right, sorry. Oh, somebody was asking about if we're going to see their favorite Zen Omnic. What do you know? Well, Zenyatta does in fact make an appearance. That question was poised during EMEA. So, you know, I don't know if they're still around or awake. Whoever our Zen fan might be. Ooh, almost got that 5-born in. Wall from Discipline, I think, was up just in the nick of time. Speaking of good wall from Risky, protecting for you as they're making this rotation. What a crazy rotation it is. Lobby's able to catch a lane as we've had a little bit of a rope-a-dope. We got the attacking team now outside. Defensive team sitting on this catwalk, and the cart's getting away from them. That's going to be the sunspot onto the Zenyatta. Poryu goes down. There's the Baptiste. No lamp. Cart still moving away. Risky is able to find the one person and prevent a colossal C9, but now has 4 more Jurassic players bearing down on him with 2.5 meters separating him from 3 points on the board. No ultimates coming. Oh no, Braun James gets the kill on Poryu. Is about to drop this Ant Matrix. You betcha. This might just close out this attack. Risky in a bit of trouble, but there's a once in response. Double healing out of Navilla to hold the line to help this defense stabilize. Lobby low, Risky even lower. Ant Matrix in from the lane as Rise finds the kill on a Risky, and Jurassic push this over the line. What a push, what an attack out of Extinction Jurassic.
0 to 3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Bo was staring at the door, like, I was thinking Bo was gonna leave, so I opened the door for Bo to leave, and he just kind of peeks his head out, like, I was just kind of curious what's going on out there, Dad. I didn't necessarily want to go out there. What you doing, bud? You can come back. You can come back. Oh.
Ready.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, yeah. Come hang out with me. That's fine. Okay. Nope. Nope. Ah. Look at some stats there from that attack. Oof, only 7 deaths. Only 7 deaths total for Jurassic. Compared to 17 on the other side. Look at it, a lane with over 5k damage, discipline over 6k. And this Hanzo, this Rise Hanzo. I'm telling you, just such a cool aesthetic. Alright. Ooh, okay. Now we're getting something completely different. Is this just a first point strat? What are we doing here? Okay, you're running the BAP Junos. I mean, this is heavy frontline. This is heavy frontline presence. Risky will immediately force Discipline back. Discipline wants nothing to do with that heat. You cannot play up close with a Juno back Zarya if you're a Sigma. Yes, game. Well, 2-minute delay. I'm in lobby. So as far as that's concerned, the match is live. There's a slight delay for competitive integrity put on after, you know, between me and you, just so the stream can't be stream sniped or anything of that nature. But otherwise, yes, games are live. We're gonna get this in. Swap Navilla goes back into the floating Omnic. What's Lobby doing? Lobby like waiting to set up. Yep, we're gonna try to go over the top. Maybe. A little roof surfing. Almost said yard surfing for some reason. That, you know, at least got you close to the high ground position. You do still have basically double sniper for this defense, but Jurassic is forced to give up a little bit of space. They give up that high ground, trying to back up towards Statue. Don't go all the way towards the corner. You can see Braun James and both DPS are kind of holding between Stairs and Statue, but that shot from first might turn things around. Discipline with a Gravitic Flux. See if they can just swing it here, put a stop to this cart. Not going to get a whole lot with it, actually. Drops it behind. Risky, though. It was the descending Sigma from above that nobody expected. We just get down to squishies here. Braun James crying out for help. Elaine is back, but I think they're the only one. Do we have enough players for recontest? We're going to get a Wrecking Ball in and try to get this hold. Oh, and that pick onto the Judo, that's just going to do it. That's just going to do it. Although Braun James did spin the Ant Matrix. T-Chief Queef. That is a hilarious name. Oh, it does say Master. Excuse me. Thank you, Earth. I will fix that as soon as this Captive Sun comes out. That is Navilla, who was hit by it. Oh, and will eventually get brought down despite some torpedoes coming in to try to help them out. Looks like this defense is gonna hold. Oh, as it turns into a bloodbath inside the... well, whatever, the mailbox is there. Yeah, let's go fix the title. Good catch, good catch. See, I'm just making sure y'all are paying attention. I'm just making sure y'all are paying attention. Discipline way in the back line. It's gonna find Lobby. Lobby looked like they were trying to push forward to get up to the bridge. Discipline's actually caught in a bit of an awkward spot here, but just moves in. Decides, fine, we'll push in past. Get the kill on in the Villa. Grab catches too. But you've got Rice, you're putting pressure down. It's a 1v4. Mine's on the point. Jurassic hold. And what could, I mean, what a colossal Circuit Royale. What a pick. They slow down the play. They lean into the double hit scans, the double snipers, and Jurassic with a dominant performance here.
Play of the game.
All right. New Junk City pick. Yeah, I expect Kafe gonna take us someplace like New Junk City, you know, perhaps a Runasapi, but yeah, in New Junk City makes sense. They have a lot of success with the Hazard, with the Tracer Genji. Pardon me. We will get a side swap. Kafe will go back into the red outlines. Baptiste, bam. Let's go look at some stats. Interesting man onto the BAP. I wouldn't expect going back into a little bit more, you know, a map that's going to have a lot more speed, a lot more rotation oriented. I would expect more Lucio carry. I wouldn't expect the BAP to be an issue. So I find that to be an interesting man. With Porty having such an incredible map 1, is 1 in 10 there on Circuit Royale. One found Porty's Achilles heel apparently in Circuit. And becomes out 25 and 2. What a map. What do you mean? You expect your hit scans to perform. But Ambivalent definitely showed up. Discipline 24 and 2 as well will be your server leader in damage. Let's see. What was that ban? Let's give me a Reaper ban here out of Jurassic. So take out some of those interesting. We saw a little bit. We saw a little flavor of this there at the start of Kafe's attack, where they like to play. You know, they're actually going an interesting variation on the Brawl with the Zarya and the Reaper.
Ready for battle. Initial flashpoint. Arena.
We're gonna get Zarya out of bow squats. So we'll get the Lucio Kyrie matchup, and I don't know if this is what Risky and Kafe were hoping for. You know, they're hoping to get the Zarya matchup. But it's what you're gonna get. First, we'll swap over to a venture here for the first time today. So kind of sticking with the same theme, you know, shades of something similar, variations on the theme. That's what I was talking. Yeah. A little bit more burst damage, a little bit less, you know, just flank control, and whittling of cooldowns and constant haranguement. Oh, good shot from Discipline. Finds the stalking first. He was trying to lurk there towards the right-hand side. Now this one's just going to run down main, see if they can burn through Risky. And despite Risky having 80 charge and Discipline having like 10, it's Risky who's in trouble. Yeah, has to try to turn it hide. What a great recognition there from Jurassic. Like, this is when you need to strike. Elaine will find a kill on the Porio. Elaine is ambivalent, by the way. So same player. What is this gun? That's cool looking. What is this? What is this combo? All right, we got to continue to rush fight. We're looking at grabs here. Discipline will have theirs first. And with Jurassic throwing in their Kitsune rush first, expected to get them up immediately. Risky will not get the grab up into this fight, and Avila is actually a touch late getting this rush down, it feels like. Minimal value from it as well. So, Jurassic went out in the macro. So I feel like we've seen them do all day long. First, just with a touch, just force Discipline to turn around and acknowledge this. But we are going to get the ambivalent Deadeye. Lobby tried to blade on point. Was too late to get the touch. Unfortunate. Ooh! Does get a pretty kill on the lane. Elaine with an opener, but you lose Rice somewhere on the left-hand side. Tectonic Shock, throw it in from first, but you're caught in a grab. Oh, let's go back to some Amy Pop. Nice shot. First cap will go over to Jurassic here. So it was, what, just Grav and Pulse used in that last fight? First has come off of the Venture, by the way. It swapped over to the Tracer. Means you do have Risky's Grav available here to this fight. Drop it on the corner. James, oh, you get that beat down. You damn right you do. The Grav will not catch them before they can get around into cover. Now very low Risky in trouble. Everybody bunch it up here. That's not where you want to be. Those right clicks just doing enormous work. Little hop, skipping, and jump. I mean, hopping, skipping, and jumping right into a 2-0 lead here for Discipline. Sorry, that was kind of dumb, but you know what? I rolled with it. Here first. Oh, booped. Yep, did not get it. Okay, so we do get a bit of a reset here as both teams will have to move to the other side of the map. Which is very fortunate for Kafe. With an O2 deficit in the map, they needed kind of a moment here to talk this out. Gives you a moment to breathe, kind of reset. Otherwise, you're keeping the pace up very high, which worked for them in map 1. But I think they needed this moment and also give an opportunity to kind of hold this choke. Now they get a bit of a defender's advantage here on Junkyard, where if, you know, we had gotten Refinery, they'd have been fighting into the chokes themselves. So a very fortuitous spawn. Let's see what they can do with it. Deadeye up from Ambivalent. Elaine's going to run off a couple of players. Risky, relying heavily on that bubble for the moment. It's a low lobby dashing away. A bit of a 3-2 split. First is able to hunt down one of the split members. Smax is down. The Lucio's left behind. 5v3 chase down onto the junkyard itself. This will result in an opening cap here for Kafe. Salty, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you, my friend. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Oh, huge. Thank you so much. You go. You absolute go. That pulse did not land. Let's see if Discipline can do anything with the grab. Lobby's going to come in with a blade first, though. Looking for the Tracer. Will find Rice. Nice little dash slash. Oop, Elaine heard you coming. Discipline might go chase you down. Discipline content to stay on the outside. We're still fighting around the ramen cup here. Grab thrown in for both teams. Both. I mean, okay. That got sound barrier out. And this should be enough for Kafe, I think, to win this point. W raid indeed, sir, and I couldn't agree more. Is Rice around? Right, this is just going over to bomb flats. Do they get the bomb flat spawn? They do. Lobby and Risky playing around that front corner. It was very up close and personal there for a moment. Smacks with a well-timed Kitsune rush. I loved this. I mean, Villa has the answer, though. So Jurassic are not really able to fight out from their corner, and Pulse Bomb is going to scare them out from that precious piece. Sound barrier in from Braun James. Now it's just going to be disciplining Jurassic. Able to get aggressive. Not just huddling behind one lone little wall. Their Pulse Bomb almost did you in. Instead, you get a great first fight there out of Jurassic. What's up, Iceland? Appreciate you being here. Tinner, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Oh, that's huge. Huge. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness, each one of those helps so much. Thank you. Whoop. That's going to be your recall for us earlier if you're first. This Deadeye really encompassing both sides. Oh, but you lose Smacks. How did you lose Smacks through that? First and Kafe have been able to truly horseshoe and kind of surround Jurassic on this point, leaving them little safe place to stand. Flip comes not for 84%. So, I mean, one fight win would end this map for Jurassic. Lobby lurking, waiting. Rise able to sniff it out. Discipline drops in. That's a three-person grab. Risky tries to respond, but everybody's already dead. There's nobody left to follow up. Two-player beat from Poor You as well. Now first is in the mix. Kitsune Rush has been invested out of Jurassic. The pulse out of first doesn't land. And Discipline opened up strong, won it right out of the gate. Set the tempo for that fight. I mean, might have just set the tempo for the rest of this series. Discipline will deliver match point here to EXN Jurassic Extinction. Move up to a 2-1 lead. Right. There's the other one, Runasapi. This is the other map I mentioned before going into New Junk City. Yeah, and this is the last real good pick here for Kafe. Try to force this map 5. But, I mean, this is an expected pick. Why does everyone call me Iceland now? I'm sorry. Would you rather me not? I'm sorry. I don't know where it started, but it's stuck, my friend. It's stuck. I think no one knows how to pronounce Rayfill. That would be my guess. That would be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ginger. Aren't you the only person from Iceland? You're like literally the only person who lives in Iceland, right? Like that's just the country is named after you. That's what I've been told. Ashban. Ashban out of Kafe. All right. Hey, look at me on top of Preds. Right there. Boom. Johnny on the spot. What stands out in the stats? Discipline 20 and 4 with 11k damage. I mean, once again, give me your damage later. Very similar damage, as a matter of fact. That part is pretty spectacular. I mean, you've also got Elaine with just an enormous damage output as well. You know, and this is, you know, supposed to be your double flanker meta. You know, Elaine has been sticking with the hit scan, and I mean, proving its effectiveness, proving it can still work here. Now I'm just Lep started it. Now I'm just known as Iceland or Captain Iceland. I don't even hear it from Lep. I forget. I think I heard it from PK, though. I mean, like, you know, it's not too far removed. Oh, Jurassic with a swift first sight. Oh, hey. I was reading chat. I could have swore I hit that button. I also owe you a ban. It was a hazard ban there from Jurassic. So the Reaper ban is not accurate. Risky's gonna find 3 in this fight. I'm sorry I missed the first minute. I could have swore I hit that button, y'all. I could have swore I hit that button. I'm sorry. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We all make mistakes. It's okay. We learn to embrace our flaws. Let's learn to embrace our flaws. Huge cyber advantage there for Kafe. Oh, that cyber lens. Boy, you're lucky to get that one down. I don't know what's gonna matter in the end. I mean, it's a messy fight here around the middle. And you kind of looking like a car wash as everybody, or a washing machine, everybody just spin cycles around. I mean, it's still, I mean, not clean for either team. I mean, yeah, that's, like I was saying, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Hearing it from PK is basically hearing it from Lep. That's not too far removed. Oh, nice catch. Really good catch from Bron James to mark that window. You know, the first kind of settles for a suboptimal pulse. It does not land there. I know you're not. I know, Ginger. I'm sorry. I missed the opening minute. I know. I glanced up and went, oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Woo, okay. Jurassic almost C9 the bot. Almost C9 that point. Meanwhile, back up here in the midsection. Graviton Surge first picks up 2. Lobby finds a lane. Shadow Step into the Cafe. And a very low Discipline makes it to the Mega. We'll turn around and force out the Swift Step. We're going to get Discipline caught in a grab. Risky with the solo grab just to confirm that. Oh, is that going to be enough? I got to be thinking, you think you can get the checkpoint with that kill onto Risky. Will they make it to checkpoint with that kill? If so, worth the investment. If they don't, ooh, I don't know if that was worth. Discipline is back. Lobby up into the window with the Death Blossom is going to make at least the supports very uncomfortable. Keep an eye on Discipline in this old charge. Elaine canceled out of their Death Blossom. Pulse Bomb from Rice sticks, though. Elaine was the distraction. Rice is the one who really set him down. The bot has been stolen, and this 4v3 fight goes the way of Jurassic. They even protect their lead. Not only do they not give up the checkpoint, but they protect their lead. Yeah, I appreciate it, Maddie. There's definitely always a little scuff on some Mondays. Hey, at least I haven't muted myself yet today. You know what? Knock on wood, he says. Kitsune rush up the street. Grab to stop that. Kitsune is thrown right into it from Jurassic to try to combo. In that mess, actually ends up being a 3-for-1 trade, favoring out Kafe. We need to think, you know, they had the big grab into the mix, you know, comboed with the Kitsune, but it does not result in the kills. The kills come in too fast, too furious. That's right, I'm just gonna let it hang on that joke. All about family. Lobby, all about the Death Blossom. First is able to find a pick, and Lobby teleports behind the team and just kind of follows Jurassic all the way out. Discipline solo focused on getting the Zarya out, and they will. But the Death Blossom from Lobby comes in to secure this fight. There you go. Checkpoint on the board here for Kafe. Oh yeah, Lobby was just playing Chase the Zarya throughout that team fight. Finally just says, fine, I'll just Death Blossom your supports. You do have Rice moving towards that direction where Lobby's poised. Lobby's just forced out. That was great scouting there from Navilla. Navilla watching that long sight line, checking for the Tracer. That was really smart. The whole team has to back up, though. Because of that awkward setup, kind of getting scouted early, this looks like Kafe just kind of going all the way back to the middle of the map. Risky about 90 to grab. Suzu used sound barrier in response. I think Discipline thought about backing up, and Broad James is like, no, let's go time. You're gonna have to get these kills before the grab comes online, and you're able to get poor. You Risky at 92%. No health to speak of. What a beautiful pickup. What a beautiful sound barrier out of Broad James. That was an incredible tempo swing. You just heard the record skip and kind of we went right back into Jurassic's favor. What a move. That was an impeccable understanding of timing and tempo. Because even Suzu used and Discipline was backing up, you kind of feel like the team was backing up. And Braun James was like, no, let's go. And they're able to beat Risky up to that grab. I mean, pivotal seconds to where Risky dies at 95 to grab, roughly. But now has one to work with as we take the bot back into the middle of the map. 2.5 minutes to go. 5-meter lead here for Kafe. Both teams have checkpoints. Lobby will finish off. Oh my god. I should have just gone to the lobby pop. I'm sorry. Instead of Lobby just firing freeform into that grab. Ends up getting 4. But it's Risky with the gargantuan ultimate. And a beautiful fight when using just that one. Discipline did ult in that fight as well. Did not even see the ult come out. Ooh, we're inside. Good hunt down from Discipline. I think recognizing we haven't seen Sound Barrier in quite some time. Able to take that out of the fight, run over. Winning off this Kitsune rush fight. Always an important fight, the rush fight. And it's, you know, one where we saw Extinction Jurassic invest heavily. In the previous rush fight, they used both Grav and Kitsune, still lost the fight. This time, they didn't have the Grav available. They're still able to win the Kitsune fight. Really nicely played. An important pivotal fight with 75 seconds to go. Deadeye has 2 skulls on the screen at the moment for you. Whoa! Sound barrier right in front of the Deadeye. Lobby, nope, not gonna make it happen. 3v3, 3v2 left on the point. Risky looking a little outgunned. Kafe return in time to poise the defense. Lobby, shadow step over. And that's gonna be a Death Blossom blocked by the sound barrier once again. Braun James with the perfectly timed sound barrier. Masterful with the beats. And I mean, picture perfect timing. Right in the pocket, just like you want your DJ to be. Braun James saves another key fight. This one with 10 seconds to go, and Jurassic now able to push forward. Oh, is this the series? Is this just the match? Lobby is waiting up in the window. Smax is going to go up and see if they can find that kill. You'll get the boop. No touch at the end. Jurassic beat out Kafe in a 3-1 victory. Both teams will move to 10-3, tied for second place here at NA Expert. And Bell at 16-10. They're on that map 4. God, I mean, Kafe have all the stats. Discipline really kind of saving this one, I think. I think this one's got to be your player of the match. I mean, just look at the damage difference. Discipline almost putting out the same damage output as both their DPS combined, but leads all day long. Consistently 11k damage all day long. 11.4, 11 almost to the T, 11.006. This one's 11.078, and then 15k in your opening map. Quite amazing performance. Takes damage lead all 4 maps throughout the day, even on Oasis where they lost that opening map. You still had Discipline with most damage in the lobby, most second most elims there in that map 1, but more often than not had most elims as well. Tied for it there on Runasapi with that wild swing from Jurassic. It's hard to not give your player of the match to Braun James. It's just those spectacular sound barriers, particularly in map 4. See, that was where it really stood out to me, was on map 4. But I mean, really did have an exceptional map 4. Those were two of the best beats. You know, really standout sound barriers that were pivotal in fights, which led to, you know, Jurassic having better macro a lot of the time, even when they had previously kind of let a fight slip through their fingers where they spent 2-1 with the Graf Kitsune fight. That happened about the 4.5 minute mark. That could have very easily been the economy falling into Kafe's hands. Like I said, both Kafe and Jurassic now tied at 10-3 for that second place slot. Strength of schedule is your first metric in the expert division before the head-to-head. So we'll see. That's why it's still showing Kafe on top. We'll see what happens come playoff time. Congrats to Jurassic. Congrats to Discipline, your player of the match. Wonderful macro and economy all the way around. Very nicely done.